Hey guys, Liquid Blitz here, and this is a game I played yesterday where I got 82 kills and 9 deaths with double VSAT, DOGS and SWARM. When I posted my last gameplay, I was still running UAV, VSAT and DOGS, I think. At least I think it was DOGS. But anyway, since then I've decided I don't really need the UAV, and even without it I reach VSAT almost every game. So I switched it out for the SWARM now, so I get DOGS and SWARM at pretty much the same time. The hardest part now is reaching the VSAT. After that, the DOGS and SWARM are pretty easy to get as long as I don't do something, careless or just stupid. It's really awesome because I call both in at the same time since games don't really last that long, and it means my SWARM is covering the air and my DOGS cover the ground. The SWARM makes people run for their lives to find some cover, but when they do, my DOGS are prowling around inside. And DOGS are best when inside because people have less reaction time to defend themselves. So it ends up being a perfect combo of crazy killing inside and outside, and lately I've played several games where I end up with monster scores like this one. Actually, I played one earlier today and I was on 55-3, which is good, but the thing is, I was only halfway through the game when I was on that score. Then I got kicked because some colossal bell-end teammate ran behind an enemy as I shot him and I killed them both. 55-3 only halfway through a game, I was pissed the fuck off. I mean, I could have ended up, getting a legendary score. I mean, who knows? Anyway, what have I been up to lately? Oh yeah, I've recently made a Twitter account and a Facebook page for my channel. I decided that, since I'm serious about growing my channel, I might as well do it properly. So, if you use Facebook or Twitter and you're awesome, do me a huge favour and follow me on Twitter. To be honest, I'm not too bothered about the Facebook page at the moment, but if you're a badass and go and like the page anyway, me love you long time. Unless I'm a moron and forgotten it, the details of both should be on the screen now, so yeah. Thanks a bunch if you do, you're awesome, and deserve a medal and a puppy. And that's enough for attention whoring. Nobody really wants to hear that kind of stuff, but I wanted to get that info out there. I mean, I plan to use Twitter for the more personal messages, because, nothing is more annoying than your homepage being spammed by useless tweets. The same goes for Facebook. I mean, everybody has someone friended on Facebook that just spams random, uninteresting bullcrap all the time. And, that's the last thing I want to do on either site. But, for example, if you have a video request or just a question to ask me, Twitter will be the place to do it since, lately, for some reason, YouTube isn't telling me every time I get a comment on a video. It does most of the time, but not all the time, and it's getting really annoying because I really do want to answer everybody, and but even I don't have the time to check every single video out all day, every day. So yeah, Twitter would be the best place to do all of that. Anyway, so far I've just ignored the game completely. Lol, we can't have that. In case you're thinking I'm playing a little too well in this game, I did edit out most of the deaths. This is more of a highlights reel, really. To be honest, like I said in my last game, it's a shame I got 9 deaths. I mean, it's far better than double figures, but 82 and 4 or 82 and 5 looks much better. A big ugly 9 just shows I probably got a bit lucky. Which I did most likely. I mean, I'm not claiming to be the Hercules of Black Ops here. I just, I know I could have done better. I'm really never satisfied, and, maybe that's not a good thing, but life goes on. In case you're wondering what class I'm running, this is my infamous Nuclear Killer PTW class. At least that's what I call it. It's very similar to the class I went through in my SMG setup vid posted to the Hardcore COD Union. I'll quickly break it down. It's a PTW with silencer and laser sight, but I took fast mag off, and you'll see why in a moment. The perks are Ghost, Hardline, Awareness, and the newly added Dead Silence. The only difference between this and the old setup is I replaced fast mag with Dead Silence, and it seems to work just as well, so no complaints there. Moving on, just in case you've been wondering why my vids have been a bit scarce and irregular the past few days, it's because I've been feeling pretty unwell, and during I've had no energy at all. Would you believe it's taken me 3 days to make this vid? 3 days! But I'm starting to feel a bit better, so onwards and upwards. Soldier on. My last vid, best sniper class to use in hardcore, is the first of 3. I'm going to do best LMG class for hardcore, and then also best assault class to use. Of course, these types of vids are largely opinion based, so I'm more than happy for you to rip the shit out of it and call it utter garbage if you want. Try and keep your feedback and comments constructive and awesome. Haters will hate, but it doesn't really help anyone to insult something and move on. If you think something should be changed, let me know what you think is best, and hell, if it's a big enough difference from my setup, I might make a follow-up sort of part 2, as it were, credited to you. Anyway, as you can see, my second VSAT is up at the moment and I'm about to get my second DOGS+SWARM. Unfortunately, the game ends whilst the swarm is still up, so I would have got an even higher score if I had just 30 seconds more. I gotta say, when I got my first swarm many moons ago, I thought it was just shit, but since then I've done a 180 and now I love it. It's what Tom Cruise would call an ungodly fucking firestorm, and the funny thing is, 99 times out of 100 when you earn the swarm, you get called a cheater. I'm honestly thinking about making a cheater accusation montage clip with a comical song playing. I must have thousands of reports by now, which is just awesome. Ah, you can see the game's ending now, but my swarm is still cleaning house. I also love the way the sky has like 3,000 hunter drones flying around. If only you got that many. Trollololol, and one more hacker accusation added to the list there. It's always a good game when you get called a cheater. Anyway, as always, like this video if you liked it, like this video if you didn't like it, and subscribe for more sexy fun time. Peace.